Hey, good evening. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's Unwind Mindfulness session, Mindfulness Meditation Practice Group. My name is Karson. I'm from MindfulOcean, a certified mindfulness teacher. So this session is in a collaboration with the Hive Hong Kong. So it's really grateful for them for their support and promoting this virtual event. Okay, so let's get started. And actually, it's tonight is a little bit different because tomorrow, October 10th, is a World Mental Health Day. So every year, October 10th is the World Mental Health Day. So I think it's a very important reminder for all of us as human beings. It's important to take care not only of our physical health, but also of our mental health, our mental well-being. So today, this meditation would be more, it's more focusing on our emotions and our emotional needs and also our mental state. So, but before we do that, so let's just have a brief recap of what mindfulness actually is. So mindfulness is a way of being, is how we live, it's a lifestyle. It is also a form of meditation. We can use meditation to strengthen our mindful awareness. So with mindfulness, we can pay attention intentionally on purpose to the present moment experiences. So that means we are really awake. We're living in this moment, so not getting lost in the past, not getting lost in the future, and also having this gentle, welcoming attitude, and also curiosity to allow our experiences to be here, and also embracing our life and embracing our life moments. And through this attitude, we can increase our mental well-being in a way that we can focusing on what we truly are right now in this moment without ruminating in the past or ruminating about some negative thoughts or negative emotions, so that we can just allow our thoughts, allow our emotions to come and pass naturally and without being overcome, and also without being affected too much by all these thoughts and emotions. Okay, so now just let's do a very brief grounding practice. So please choose a comfortable posture. You can remain seated. If you are standing, it's fine. If you are walking and still moving, okay, just please find a comfortable posture so we can be still, we can be stable. And just settle down, settle back in your chair or in your mat, allowing the body to be heavy, fully supported and fully held by the chair or the floor, the ground. So in these moments, there's nothing for us to do to achieve. We can let go of any expectation. We just need to stay here, stay still, and just be. So resting our natural awareness in this moment. So sensing inward, noticing what is here, what is present in the body. How am I right now? How is this body right now? Perhaps you may just get back home, or you may have just finished your work, or you are resting, or you have finished your meal. Just checking in right now into the body, noticing, sensing. Perhaps there is some tightness, or you may feel tiredness, or you may also feel softness or feeling at ease in the body as well. So without changing, without the need to fix any sensations or any condition in the body, just having a space to allow the body just as it is, in this posture, in this space, and continue to breathing naturally. If you are noticing some limitation or restriction as you breathe, that's okay. You can allow the breath to flow naturally without taking too much effort. Continuing to settle to ground. And then at the same time, gently bringing attention to the mind and your heart. So similarly, sensing what is going on right now in your mind, in your heart. So getting in touch with the mental activities right now. Really noticing the mental state. What is showing, what is going on. Perhaps you may feel relaxed, or you may feel happy, or you may feel upset, you may feel sad or angry. Allowing or giving yourself permission to feel like that. It is nothing wrong with these emotions or thinking. You can give them some time and space. So, and then now, once again, shifting the attention towards the body. And if that is appropriate for you, feel free to take a few deep breaths. Slowly breathing in fully, expanding, and then breathing out fully and deeply. Naturally releasing the things that doesn't serve us anymore in this moment. And then once again, taking 2 more deep breaths in your own time. Inviting the freshness, energy to enter the body. And then allowing the body to naturally release tension, stress, thinking. All right. So if you have closed your eyes, you can gently open your eyes again to connect to this space, connect to the space around you, and checking in, what are you feeling right now after the grounding work or a brief check-in. Okay, so in the now, we're moving on to the next practice together. So in this formal meditation, sitting meditation, as I mentioned earlier, we'll touch on emotions. We'll touch on actually we are cultivating a capacity to embrace emotion, to allow emotion in a gentle way, without any judgment, without any criticism or blaming. To open up ourselves, to allow space, and also to have a capacity to get in touch with our heart, with our mind, with our emotions, our feelings. Okay, if this is too new for you, if you are a little bit worried about that, or you feel at any point during the meditation you feel overwhelmed, that's okay. You can just take a break and just steady yourself, and you settle yourself and just relax. You don't have to force yourself to pay attention to the emotions. But the invitation is just try, just experience and follow along as best as you can. Okay. All right. So just shake out the body, just gently noticing if there's you are holding any tension in the body. You can just do a simple stretch. Just release any tension, any stiffness. You can shake out your arms, your legs. You can roll your shoulders. Just relax a little bit. So refreshing. Okay. And then now, so setting up a comfortable posture again. So sitting back, sitting upright if that is possible for you. And also being at ease, being comfortable. If you feel okay, you feel all right, you can close your eyes, or you can choose to maintain a downward soft gaze, softening the shoulders, opening the chest. Now, just sensing, feeling this whole body sitting here in stillness. Noticing the whole body as if you're holding a flashlight, or you're turning on a spotlight to shine over this whole body. Noticing the outlines of the body in space. Noticing the weight, pressure. Noticing the skin. Noticing how the body is making contact with the chair, with the floor, with the clothing. Again, we don't have to judge. We don't have to make any opinions about the body. Simply observing, simply being aware of this whole body just as it is. A very gentle awareness. And then now, gently shifting your attention towards your breathing. Sensing which part in the body you can feel the breaths most clearly, most obviously. It can be the belly, the abdomen. You may sense the rising and falling motions in the abdomen. Or it may be around the chest, in the heart area, chest region. Perhaps you may notice the expansion, inflation, or contraction as you breathe. Or you can choose to pay attention around the nose, the nostrils, or the tip of the nose, the area above the lips. If you're breathing through your nose, that's okay. You may sense how the air flowing in and out. Or you may be breathing through your mouth. That's fine as well. You may notice coolness or warmth or tingling, very subtle. So now next, just pay attention to the breathing, allowing the breath to be our anchor, to be our home base, and resting your attention, resting your awareness around the breath. So let's try this together in silence. And at any point, whenever you notice distractions, whenever you notice mind wandering, just acknowledge, where did the mind go? And the moment you feel awake again, the moment you are present again, is a moment of mindfulness. And then after you notice that, just guiding the attention to return to the breathing, coming back to the home base. Breathing, noticing. We don't need to control, we don't need to fix the rhythm of the breaths. Just following the natural flow of the breathing, one breath at a time, breath by breath. breathing, noticing, sensing. If the mind just drifted off, then gently coming back. In this way, we are cultivating concentration, being present. All right. Then now, just releasing the attention around the breath. Then now shifting attention towards your mind. And just gently observing, is there any emotions or feeling is showing up here? Maybe around the chest, the heart center, or maybe just in your mind. You don't have to search, you don't have to do too much effort, take too much effort to find. Just have a space here to observe, to allow, to accept whatever feelings or emotions is showing up. Whatever feelings or emotions present. Can you name it? If you notice something is going on, can you name it? Is it happiness? Is it excitement? Or disappointment, frustrations, or overwhelmed, or anxious, anger, or peaceful? Can you name it without judgment? Just know. It is okay if you don't detect any particular feelings or emotions. It's okay, you can just continue to observe and breathe. We don't have to make or create any sensations or feelings here. So if you are able to name a feeling or emotions, see if you also can notice thinking or stories in the mind. Is there any thoughts, stories, or fantasy or images. Just watch. Sometimes these thoughts can be appealing, can be attractive, or it can be difficult, challenging. Again, we don't have to force ourselves to drill too much deep. We don't need to dig deep, or we don't have to resist. We don't have to fight against these thoughts or thinking. See if we can just watch as if we are watching a movie in our mind. So these emotional clips or memories or just mental episodes, can we just observing them as they are? We don't need to give any additional emotions or judgments. So now, if we are able to detect emotions or thinking, now shifting attention to the body, just noticing what sensations are also present with these emotions and feelings. Sometimes emotions and body sensations go hand in hand. Can we also be aware of them? The body. Sometimes you may feel tightness around the chest, clenching, closeness. Or you may feel tension, stiffness in the shoulders. What about the forehead, the jaws? Are they tense, tight? How about the fingers, the hands, the feet? Sometimes they may get warm, hot, sweaty. How are they right now? So continuing to be gentle, being kind, to observe these sensations in the body. These sensations may come from our emotions, our feeling. However, we don't need to label them as good or bad. So these sensations in the body are neutral. we can make space to observe, to accept, to embrace these sensations in the body. Locating them. Where is the sensations? Can you locate them? How big it is? The size? What is the quality of these sensations? The nature of the sensations? Is it tight? Is it a tingling? Or heat? Or numbness? Soreness? Is it moving or staying still? Sometimes the sensations may change, may move to a different area, different spot. Is the sensations growing, getting stronger, or becoming weaker, shrinking? So continue to observe these sensations. These sensations are relevant to the emotions. It's relevant to our feeling. So be curious. If you find it overwhelming to observe or detect the sensation in the body, particularly if you find it difficult or challenging, feel free to go back to the breathing, to settle, to steady yourself. Or you can shift your attention to a place where you feel more stable. It can be the hands, it can be your feet, or the bottom. Or just go back to the breaths. So let's practice it in silence. You can continue to detect emotions, to see how it comes, how it goes, to see how it affects the body, how it changes the body. Acknowledging the feelings, acknowledging, honoring, instead of pushing them away, resisting them, rejecting them. So let's try this in silence together. Okay, so now gently releasing any focus around the heart, around the body, or in the mind. Just relax a little bit, softening the focus. So becoming aware of this whole body in this moment. Continuing to breathe. So in the final minutes, so let's practice sending kindness to ourselves, especially sending kindness to our mind, our mental state. You can try to just place a hand or both hands around on top of your chest, in the heart center, and feeling the heart, feeling the mind. Honoring, accepting what is here, whatever is showing up here, whatever is present. And if you like to, you can follow the following phrases. You can repeat them in silence in your mind, or you can choose whatever language you feel appropriate to send, to extend kindness, compassion to our mind, to our mental health, mental well-being. May I accept my true feeling as it is. May I accept my true feeling as it is. May I be non-judgmental. May I be non-judgmental about my emotions. May I have the strength to take care of my mental health. May I have the strength to take care of my mental health. May I have space to allow emotions to come and pass. May I have space to allow emotions to come and pass. May I love and be kind to myself. May I love and be kind to myself. May I be happy and safe. May I be happy and safe. Just continue to settle and breathe. You may even want to give yourself a little smile. Breathing in a smile to your heart, to your mind, to the body. Savoring this moment. Showing care, showing compassion to ourselves. And finally, taking a few deep breaths. Breathing in fully and breathing out, releasing fully. Then releasing, relaxing the hands, the arms, allowing the breath to flow naturally again. So responding to what is needed in the body, you may want to wiggle your fingers, your feet, your toes, your ankles, your wrists, rolling your shoulders, stretching, shaking out. Okay. And when you feel ready, just feel free to open the eyes again. All right, so just feeling how you are right now. Checking in again, the body, the mind. It can feel fussy, it can feel overwhelmed. It's okay. Or you can feel at ease or relaxed. That's fine. That's good. So, all right. Thank you for sticking around. And thank you for the presence. And thank you for practicing together. And it's really nice to have this practice opportunity every week. So appreciate that. Next week we'll return to a Thursday. So I know Friday probably is not a good time to in the evening, because Friday night people may go out, have dinners or have this party. And so next week we'll come back to Thursday. Okay. So hopefully I can see you again next Thursday. Next week we'll go back to basics. So we'll practice mindfulness with all the basics, techniques, or practices. Okay. Thank you. Have a good night. Have a great weekend.